Hello, it's Nikki, and welcome to Wednesday, where we talk about visibility and content and speaking and your digital disco. Today, I want to talk about storytelling and the power of it within your personal brand, your small business, however you identify when you're talking about yourself, your career, your business out there in the world. Storytelling is so powerful. I don't need to tell you that. It's been around since the beginning of time. And also, it's such a fantastic way that people can learn, that you can be memorable, that you can engage with people, that you can relate to people, that people can provide empathy. There are so many advantages here, and I want to give you 5 really practical tools today of how you can use it within your own career. Number 1, you are the narrator. So that narration needs thought, consideration, care, thought. I've said thought, planning. And for you to really know who you want to be as that narrator. And I think sometimes these abstract phrases of just use your most confident voice or go you can absolutely do this, you can smash it. And these are really great affirmations, and it's lovely if somebody says that to you. But I want you to have a clear understanding for yourself of when you're on and when you're not. Whenever I'm narrating something, whether it's me doing a video or a piece of content or a speaking gig in front of 1,000 people, I always want to have that element of showtime. Like, I've got this. Audience, you don't have to worry. I've got us all. I'm going to navigate our way through this. I'm planned. I'm prepared. I am rested. I've got things that I've got to share. Here's where we're going to start, and this is where we're going to end. I like that feeling within myself and my content. So, for example, on the opposite hand, I'm not going on Instagram going, hi guys, I don't really know what to talk about today, because that's not my greatest version of narration. If I haven't got anything else to say on Instagram today, I'm just not going to say it. I'm going to go and cook my dinner and watch the telly and have a nice time. And then I'll come back when I have something to say. So I want you to, first and foremost, maybe write down some ideas, some adjectives of how you want to be as the narrator. Do you want to be assured? Do you want to be relatable, compelling, mysterious? There are so many different angles that you can take. So number 1, narrator. Number 2, from the beginning, I want you to consider the setup. So the kind of theme, the gender, the topics, and really set up the space for your viewers, your audience. And there are different ways that you can do this. Some people do this with the same background or a kind of little intro piece of content. Sometimes people only do one kind of content or one kind of thing. So, or, they might be in their dressing room, for example, they always do their makeup in there, or they're always going to talk about something that they're cooking in their kitchen. So you never see any other part of the house. You know that their theme, that their genre is all about cooking. So I want you to think about that setup, because there's that lovely familiarity of people recognizing similar or familiar parts of your business. Almost like as soon as you hear, there's always this meme going on about Heartbeat, the Heartbeat theme tune on a Sunday night, people washing their hair, sitting in front of the fire. Many people of my generation would certainly go, as soon as I heard that Heartbeat theme tune, I knew it was Sunday night, and I knew all of these things. So I want you to think about that in terms of your content. So it's not random. So it's maybe a little bit more cohesive. Or equally, maybe your thing is, where's she going to be today? What's she doing? What's happening? And maybe that's your thing, us not knowing where you're going to pop up next. Number 3, I want you to be very clear about the beginning, middle, and end. Now, I love 5 points within a topic because it helps me to stay focused and on track, and hopefully it's useful for you as well because you can follow along. But understanding your middle, beginning, and end, it's going to be so useful for taking your audience on a journey. And it will also provide some comfort to the audience. There's nothing worse, and we all have seen these speakers, of watching a speaker stand up on stage and going, "Hi guys, so I haven't really prepared anything today. I don't really know what I'm going to talk about." And already I'm just finding that I'm a bit antsy in my seat going, "Oh no, is this going to be all right? Oh, should I stay?" So many of those things. So being really clear about the whole process will help your audience to feel safe, and probably you feel safe as well. Number 4, don't be afraid of using the senses and really evoking those feelings, those emotions within all of us. So the sight, the hearing, the taste, the touch, all of it, to really take us on that journey. How could you describe this? It's almost like maybe if you were in a pub and you'd had a couple of glasses of wine, like how do you tell that story? What's that confidence that is really pushing the story on? Where do you go into juicy detail? Where do you give people the behind the scenes, the secret stuff that, oh my gosh, I can't believe she just said that? Maybe that's your thing as well. Go into the sensory. It's not just about plotting like we did this and then we did this. It's not a checklist or a to-do list. It's a story. So really bring it to life for people. Finally, how do people get more? I know personally that when I've enjoyed an author, generally the first thing that I will do is say, what other books have they written? Or if I hear somebody being interviewed on a podcast, I will go on iTunes, I'll type in their name and say, I want to hear more. I want more of this. So don't forget to give people more, because if they like you, if they've got to the end, they probably want to have more. So give them a call to action. Tell them how you can work with them. When are you coming back again? What's the next step from here on in? And give people more. Give them dessert. Don't leave them hanging. I've heard this phrase so often where if you go out for a lovely meal and you're maybe at a friend's house and you have the most amazing main course. If you've had an amazing main course, it's likely that you'll want a pudding. Like, do you think what we're going to have? You can hear them muttering in the kitchen. Knowing that dessert is coming, it doesn't matter how long you're going to wait for it, but it's going to fill you with that joy and that sense of excitement as well. So I hope that's been useful. 2 places you can go next are Speak Up, and that will really help you with your topics, your workshops, and how you bring everything to life. And secondly, your digital disco, really putting up those stories, that sense of you, your about page up online so everybody can find you, get to know you, and go from there. Lots of love. Bye.